Hello guys, good evening everyone. Welcome to the session and welcome to the India's most comprehensive preparation platform, that is the BYJU'S Exam Prep. And yes guys, the GATE 2023 examination is over, and just after that, and it is over especially for electronics, electrical, computer science, mechanical, and just after that many students will be looking for the next immediate step. Yes guys, okay, no problem Sagar, no problem. Yes guys, you must be looking up with next immediate step. Now next immediate step after two conditions. See, just a second. Right, okay. For many of you, GATE must have been good, and by this time you must have understood how your attempt have been, right? In this particular session, we are not really talking about GATE scores or GATE ranks because there is time for that. But yes, it's been time, and you must have understood how your attempt was. You might have got to know idea about that. So maybe it is a good attempt, or maybe unfortunately it was not that good as an attempt that you thought, and you then call it as a bad attempt. But in both the situations, what's next for you? Again and again I keep telling you that yes, if you have really prepared hard, if hard work was involved in your journey, dear, if hard work was involved in your journey, no matter how your GATE attempt was, you can still be successful. But how you can still be successful, that is what I would like to discuss in this brief session. Okay. Yes, Superman, that's what. So, okay. Coming to all of these points, Ravi Teja and Parth, let's talk about the possibilities now, and let's get started with the session. And yes, before we start up, a quick introduction about me. This is your mentor and educator Rakesh, and I have secured All India rank 9 in the GATE examination and completed my masters from Indian Institute of Science, Bangalore, and I've been training the students for more than 12 years now, and these are the major area of expertise that I'm dealing throughout. All right, chalo. Yes guys, and here before I start up, I have big surprise for you. Okay, I have two surprises for you. Actually, I have two surprises. Number one, I know at this point of time, okay, results and all this is a later stage. At this point of time, what will be looking, I told you that mentally and psychologically you must have come to a conclusion that how your attempt has been clear. But still you will be in a curiosity to get the response keys, because there will be some questions which you will not be able to recall because you don't get the GATE paper, and then there will be some questions you don't know whether you marked A or B. Ekdam yaad nahi aa raha hoga, right? So that is why definitely the first thing is you'll be waiting for the response key, and due to that several times you'll be just visiting the IIT Kanpur, the official conducting body website, right? Okay, third year students also have advice. Just wait, everybody wait. I'm going to answer it. Okay. So guys, the response key is expected around 15th February as mentioned by IIT Kanpur. And what will you do with response key? Okay, you can just open the BYJU'S Exam Prep GATE rank predictor tool. For the first time, BYJU'S Exam Prep brings the rank predictor tool. And yes, guys, the link of this is available in the description of the video. You can just enter your response key and get to know how much marks you're scoring. That you can also calculate. But more than that, you can get to know what exactly or approximately your rank is, so that you can take your next decision whether to prepare for some interviews or whether to prepare for some different examinations. So you can plan ahead. Okay, so this is first big announcement that yes, you are going to get the rank predictor live, and this also goes live around 15 February when the GATE examination response key is over. And the second big announcement that I have, not only me guys, to boost up your motivation, all your favorite, right, Ninja Sir from Civil Engineering is here to boost your, to just motivate you, because you have been working hard for several days, and now it's the time to take a wise decision. So yes guys, very soon I'll be talking about this situation. So yeah, that's what Joshit sir. I'll have a question first before you start.
Sure.
So GATE examination at least for 3 to 4 branches is over. Civil ka hone wala hai.
Yes.
But there will be some students in this particular joyous mood. At the same time, there will be some students disappointed. थोड़ा सा उदास होंगे अभी इस टाइम पे, but again and again केवल एक ही चीज बोला है मैंने इनको, that if you have worked hard, don't be disappointed. It will feel bad, but I'll tell you there are several more opportunities, right? And that is why I am here. Okay, so sir, what is your thought on this?
Most great people have attained their greatest success just one step beyond their greatest. Sir, लिखा तो बहुत अच्छा है sir. It is
Yes.
very, very good saying.
Right. So combining this and your thoughts to the students, their mentality after the GATE exam.
Sir, my thoughts, and I would say my support, or I would say I always stand with those who feel like they have not actually attempted the paper as they were expected. I don't know why. I always just, you can say, sir, support the losing team. That's my actually personal, I don't know what I feel like. मेरे को तो ये लगता है कि that, yes, एक चीज समझ लो bro, whatever you have like given you for yourselves, like you have done so much of hard work, right? And obviously those 3 hours, any could have happened. Anything could have happened, right? If suppose things did not went as you have expected, it is okay, because that is not going to reduce the hard work or the content that you have retained in your mind. That is still there, correct? That is still there, right? So you have like done the, I think major part is done, right? And always remember, sir, this is one of the problem which students generally face, or sometimes we also face in our personal life, that my certain like relative kid is doing something very good, and a comparison basically, right? And also sometimes it feels like that, oh my god, like that guy is doing better than us, or my friend has got the placement from the college and I'm still preparing for something. So remember one thing, I just have to share this one thing, and then sir is going to tell you a lot of amazing things in today's session, going to be a super valuable session. Remember guys, everyone of us, you, me, Rakesh Sir, and anyone who is going to watch this video later on, remember that we all have our own watch, right? Whatever we are doing exactly when we were supposed to do it. Okay, the KFC, it was when it was started, when the guy was retired, वो retire हुआ उसके बाद KFC उसने start किया. Is it not? He's not successful. Obviously he is. And there are other people also who have done startups in the later age, or you can say early age as well, right? So everyone is on the right time only. But when the problem starts when we start comparing our watches with each other. Then obviously when you compare, then you will see that someone is late and someone is early.
Correct.
Remember this one thing. No need to compare your watch. Whatever you are doing exactly when you are supposed to do it. Remember this. Sir, itni English मैंने बोली ना, by God.
Great. So great. I think guys, great words of motivation, and that is what guys. And I'm looking into comment box regularly, guys. I'll just have one request to you, that many of the things that you're asking is going to be in the session, and after that, anyways, I'm live. We will discuss. So first, let me cover up the content. So the first thing, let us discuss now. What is the next after GATE 2023 in both the scenario, whether your attempt was a good one, okay, then also you can't be totally relaxed. There are several things to think about, or if your attempt was not that good, what to do. But guys, the ratio of the like and live, yeah, that is not matching up. Come on, do not forget to like the session. Let's start with a positive motivation, and let us first talk with the, I'll divide it into two parts. Options through GATE 2023 if your attempt was good. Options that can be still there for you without the GATE 2023, and let's get started here. The options through GATE 2023, and the first option is undoubtedly the students that most of the students look for is the PSU jobs. Yes guys, and already guys, multiple PSUs have announced the recruitment through the GATE 2023. This happened before the GATE examination conducted only. So yes, these have already confirmed, like ONGC, POSOCO, NLC, NPCIL, IOCL, GALE, Power Grid, NTPC, CIL, DRDO, Scientist B Recruitment, EIL, all of these are confirmed through the GATE 2023. DRDO is not a PSU, it is a pure government organization, but to give you a list, I have given it to you, right? So all these are still, just they are going to recruit through GATE 23 and the list is still counting because GATE is just conducted, even not fully conducted for IN and civil. It is there on next weekend. So guys, expect a huge list of PSUs this time. So number one thing for those who have had a good attempt, I'll talk about both with GATE, without GATE. The first thing that you must target is now the interview preparation. And guys, the approach for preparation of interview for PSUs, for IITs, we are bringing you a separate session on that. Okay, what should be the interview preparation strategy for PSUs? Number one, what should be the interview preparation strategy for the MTech courses? We will be bringing you separate session because that is a total separate area. But number one option through GATE 2023 is definitely the PSUs, with the list being still going to increase, drastically, because this was announced before GATE. Now after GATE, multiple opportunities you are going to get. Be relaxed. Second option is MTech, but MTech from where? When I talk about a good option, see, it's not like you can take MTech admission anywhere. You may have a second chance also. So when I put MTech here, I first want to talk about the MTech that is in the old IITs, right? Or in some of the new IITs. In some of the new IITs, especially if I talk about Hyderabad, right? Or you can even include Indore, Patna, etc. Okay. Some of the new IITs and top NITs. Old nahi bolte hain. Old, there can be many, right? It could be top 3 NITs. That really makes a good worth. Okay. Like NIT Trichy, Warangal, Surathkal. Okay, I don't want to place any other fourth also, because this is what is the top preference. Okay, because there can be many other options better than, taking admission into a lower grade NIT or lower ranking NIT, right? Lower ranking NIT. Okay, so guys, very soon, within a day or tomorrow, okay, maybe tomorrow is what, Wednesday or Thursday, there will be a separate session. Already one session is conducted for electrical. Yeah, this is for all. This is electrical. Even, whether it is electrical or computer science or EC, all should prefer these options. If your GATE examination has gone good, these are the options through GATE. So guys, one session for electrical was conducted yesterday. That is the rank versus, your expected marks versus rank. Similar session for electronics is coming up soon. Right, is coming up soon. That is, I'm telling you, tomorrow or day, within 1 or 2 days, for one session for electronic students, what is your expected marks and then how much rank you can expect. Okay. Now guys, what is the cutoff for these old IITs? What is the cutoff for IITs like Hyderabad? What is the cutoff of these NITs? Okay, every separate session is going to come for you. But today, it's a summary of all key. What are the options with GATE, without GATE, so that you take a decision after the GATE examination. Next category that I will talk about is MS. Now, when I talk about MS, when I especially talk about MS, think about 2 opportunities. Now, not from anywhere. MS, only we can target from old IITs. I'm telling you only worth options. Things which are worth. Karne ko to aap, you can take admission into any MTech, into any private engineering college also. But then, it is better to think without GATE options. Okay. So, I am only telling the options which are really worth, which can help you secure a good placement or a good career. Not like anything, kahin se bhi MTech kar liya. No. So, similarly, MS, if we are thinking, it must be, mostly targeted to old IITs or ISC. See, of course, when I say old IITs, ISC is a part of that by default, and even here, IISc is a part of it. So by old IITs, you can say the top old 7-8 IITs with IISc, right? This is what you can prefer for MS. Okay, MS will be a 2.5-year course. It includes some research paper completion, and that has a decent placement record if you get it from an old IIT. Okay, from the top IITs. And MS, number 2, you can choose MS from foreign universities as well. Because, the GATE percentile required is not really that high. Foreign universities, you can go even to the European universities like Singapore or Germany, Switzerland. Okay. Switzerland, Germany coming up from Europe. Singapore has been recruiting through GATE since many years. Okay. So, if I roughly tell you, again guys, a dedicated session for foreign universities will be bringing you. A dedicated session for foreign universities will be brought to you. But roughly if I tell you, even if you're 80%, 85 percentiler, you can expect a seat in foreign university. So that is a one MS option for you. And even, you can apply for PhD or integrated PhD courses. Next is MBA. Now, do you know that GATE rank can also fetch you MBA? But the topmost option, okay, for MBA is NITI. Okay. Is the NITI located in Mumbai? Is the NITI located in the Mumbai? Right. For this, looking into the current trends, you must definitely have a score of. You must definitely have a GATE score of. Earlier it was low, but now it has become so popular because of its tremendous placement record, offering average packages of 15-20 lakhs and even more. And, you have to have around 750 to 800 scores, okay, for this. But again, separate session on NITI Mumbai, okay, what is the branch-wise cutoff required? What is the placement scenario? A separate session on NITI is also going to come to you. A separate session on NITI is going to come to you, right? So NITI Mumbai. NITI Mumbai is one particular option. Okay. And then other than that, in MBA, this is the most preferable option. Okay. This is the most preferable option. But let me add on to the information that you can even target IISc for MBA through the GATE scorecard. Okay. And the FPM courses. Okay. Okay. The FPM courses. The fellow program for management, something like that it is called. And that is in the IIMs. That is in the IIMs. Okay. And for these two options, guys, for these two options, what is the percentile, Now, since where IIMs are involved, and there will be some experience criteria. So if you are an experienced candidate, 85 percentile around is the cutoff that goes for IIM. And if you are a fresher, it will be 90 percentile. And that's not a very difficult target in the GATE. That's not a very difficult target in the GATE. Okay. So, these are some of the MBA options only with the help of GATE scorecard. And FPM, you can say it's like a PhD course, but usually, it's offered by the IIMs. Next option through GATE 23, if you are a EC or EE candidate, listen to me. If you are an electronics or electrical candidate, and if you have filled the IN paper, now, this is already decided. If you have filled the IN paper, which is going to be conducted on 11th of Feb, yes, guys, the IN examination is going to be conducted on 11th of Feb. And again, on the YouTube channel, the BYJU'S Exam Prep YouTube channel where you're watching the session, we are going to come live for the analysis of the instrumentation paper also. So, guys, if you're an EC and EE student, and if you have filled the second paper as IN, definitely attempt it, okay, because there are lots of common subjects. Okay, and the remaining 3-4 days that you have, you can dedicate to, just get the notes of the remaining subject and just go through it once, slightly sufficient, because I think you have sufficiently studied the common subjects: control, signal, digital, network, analog, maths, aptitude, communication. All this is there, na? All this is there. If you're a EE student, communication you don't know, but you know measurements, at least a part of measurement, and machines. And then EMT is also there. So around 8 subjects are common, Baba, whether your branch is EC or EE. So, you should definitely, if you have filled the form, you should definitely take this exam seriously. Okay, some fundamentals of sensors and optical instrumentation. If you can manage time in the remaining 3 to 4 days, just go through it, because rest is already solid for you. Okay, so that is what is the next target. This is for EC, EE especially. Okay, and then, guys, the option through GATE 23 is GATE 24. Now, what does that mean? What does that mean? I would just like to mention that, what are the options through GATE? I have mentioned, let me just quickly recap that. Whether it is IN paper, that is only EC, EE. That too, if you have filled it as a secondary paper, or it could be MBA options. And MBA options, mostly NITI Mumbai takes the edge. Okay, I also don't prefer going this much. You can have better options than that. So if you are getting NITI, right, or if you are getting MS in old IITs or foreign universities, foreign is your call if you want to go abroad, or you're getting MTech in old IITs, IISc, or new IITs like Hyderabad, Indore, Maximum, or top 3 NITs like Trichy, Warangal, Surathkal, or if you are getting PSUs, then it is worth taking the option through GATE 2023. It is worth taking the option through GATE 2023 if you are not getting under these, right? So then you can think about options without GATE, which I am going to tell you, Or you can think, now listen guys, ask a honest question from your heart, that whether you honestly prepared, okay, or whether your attempt was partial, okay, and you believe that my attempt was partial, I could not give much time, but still I have done decent. But if I give my full time, I can come up with really fantastic results. If you are into that line, if you are aligned with that idea, right, कि यार थोड़ा बहुत mistake हो गया, my practice was little less, I am good in concepts, okay, my practice was maybe little less, or I could not give that test series. Yeah, my concepts and practice are perfect, but I could only study 2 and 3 subjects, and I have done really good in 2 and 3 subjects, but I did not study full. I was aware late. Some of you might be third year students, yeah, some of you fourth year, but started the preparation late. Aware nahi the. So if you are into any one of the category that you believe that there was some missing points in your preparation. There was some missing point in your preparation. Okay, maybe you started late, maybe practice was less, but now you have realized that after giving the GATE examination, समझ में आ गया होगा कि yes, if I overcome those mistakes, I can definitely become a good ranker. Then for you, the option through GATE 23 is the GATE 24. Now, why I call it as through GATE 23? Because at least you know some basic concepts, at least you know what is at least 3 or 4 subjects you might have done really good. Okay, at least you know how exam giving is like, how pressure handling is like. So you have learned a lot of things. Okay, and those lot of things are really a lot of things. It's not that it's not that small part. So definitely, again and again repeat, if you believe that your preparation was half-hearted, your preparation was partial, maybe in terms of syllabus partial, maybe in terms of practice being partial, somehow if you really feel that your preparation was partial, right, and if you really want good IIT, top IIT or PSU, if you trust, after giving the examination, you must have understood कि यार कर सकता हूँ better, so you can give. Especially if it was your first attempt, you can give, because many succeed in first attempt, but many people succeed in second attempt also. Clear? So going for second attempt is not at all a bad choice. It's a wise choice, provided after giving the exam you get that thing कि यार ये कमी रह गई थी. If you have already, and this is not me telling you, you must have analyzed in the past 2-3 days. Okay, if you have analyzed like this is not my exam, बहुत कुछ पढ़ के भी नहीं हुआ, then you can think options without GATE. But if you think that there are, again and again I repeat, if there are shortcomings, okay, which you can overcome, 12 months are there, then definitely this exam is for you. Are you getting it? Then this examination is definitely for you. Clear? Then आप इसको बिल्कुल target कर सकते हो. So that is why let us move ahead to the next option. On the screen, and that is the options. Now I'm talking about the options without the GATE 2023, and that is the engineering services examination. Somehow it is linked with the GATE preparation, okay, but yeah, that is a separate option that I say. Now this year UPSC engineering services, first if I talk about the prelims examination, and that is, we must be knowing, it is on the 19th of February, right? So easy, doubly mechanical, civil students can appear. Even computer science can appear, but you have to choose any of the 4 options. There is no computer science paper in the UPSC ESC prelims. Now, what should be the main target? Okay, what should be the main target? Now, if your branch is electrical or mechanical or civil, okay, you should only focus the paper number 1. If your branch is electronics, right, you should focus on 100% paper 1. You should focus 100% paper 1 plus 2-3 paper 2 extra subjects. Now I'll tell you why. Because electronics is the branch where in the engineering services you have around 6 extra subjects. And because you have 6 extra subjects, you can't compromise on all of them. I know time is not much, okay, but at least some basic stuffs of those 2-3 extra subjects, okay, maybe you can pick up advanced communication, jaldi se easily ho jayega. You can take computer organization and architecture, material science, because material science some portion is in the paper 1 also. So that is what electronic students can target. Rest of the branch you can only focus on paper number 1 right now. And guys, before we go to the next slide, I have some important announcement related to it, that yes, on your favorite BYJU'S Exam Prep YouTube channel, okay, we have we are going to start this from tomorrow. What is the date tomorrow? From the tomorrow, So today it was the introduction session already happened. Tomorrow 8th of February, that is a non-tech Maha Marathon for ESC Prelims 2023. Also we have planned so that, you know, those who are looking for assistance in that examination, we are there to help you in that. So it's a free YouTube course that is starting already. Date is already here. You just have to hit the subscribe button so that you don't miss any of the sessions. Okay, so those who are preparing for prelims and want assistance in the Maha Marathon, the non-tech quick revision courses, and even if you have not studied paper number 1, you can, you know, score good with this. Because I'll tell you guys, even many of the toppers of ESC, they score around, you know, out of 200, paper number 1, paper number 1 is 200, and many of the students, especially those who are in the top students, they score only 100, 120. Okay, because they focused more and more on technical, and paper 1 itna manage kiya ki that they are able to get 100, 120. Now, out of this, paper 1, okay, ये जो paper 1 है, I will add on to some update here, right? It has 10 topics. It has 10 topics. You can check that 10 topics, out of which one is ethics, that is starting tomorrow. Tomorrow is the first session of ethics. I will share you the schedule also. Okay, I'll share you the schedule also. Dekho, this is what is the schedule, and tomorrow is the first session that is on ethics and values. Okay, by your favorite, all-time favorite Ashutosh Sir, and that is going to be live tomorrow 5 p.m. Rest all, it is mostly 10 a.m. You can note down these timings if you are interested, and you are able to see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Sir, why 8 topics? I am telling you 10 topics. Why 8 topics? I will tell you. The reason is, out of those 10 topics, there is the engineering maths plus the general aptitude plus 8 extra topics that was listed there. So now if you are prepared GATE, so then you don't have to separately prepare maths and aptitude. Maybe you can just go through the PYQs of ESC. Okay, that also not 100% necessary if you find time, but first is necessary is the remaining 8 topics, and that is why we are bringing you the session of the 8 topics. Acha ji, why not maths and aptitude? If you feel, if you demand, we will provide you a practice session for maths and aptitude also. Tell me in Telegram. But why not? And what is the advantage here is that, you know, out of this paper 1 has 100 questions. Paper 1 has a total of 100 questions, and out of that 100 questions, around 25-30 will be from maths and aptitude. 25-30 multiply by 2, every question is 2 marks. Multiply by 2, it is 50 to 60 marks. So, you know, around 50 marks you can only secure from maths and aptitude which you have studied. And what I just told you, that most of the toppers of ESC, they score around 100 to 120 in paper 1. Around 100 also if you target, that is good enough. So 50 is already there if you have prepared for the GATE. Remaining 50 you have to target from the 8 topics. So that's not, if you break it like this, that's not a difficult task, and that is why I can suggest you to go for UPSC Engineering Services Prelims if you are prepared for GATE examination. And now as I'm telling you that, you know, electronic students have lots of extra technical subjects also. Okay, and not only paper 1, for electronic students, we are bringing you the technical sessions also for ESC. That is going to start from 9th February, day after tomorrow. Okay, so we are going to help you in the technical sessions also. So this was the schedule. You can take the screenshot if you want, and let's go to the next option. That is, already I told you, DRD scientist be announced. This is already announced. You know, maybe 2-3 months back only, that DRDO Scientist B post recruitment for 2023 will be with the respect of GATE score. BARC announced few days back. BARC announced, right? And you all know that BARC, you can apply to BARC through GATE examination and through a separate written examination. Okay, so announcement is there. The video regarding, yes, it's in March, and the video regarding to the BARC. The video regarding to BARC is already available on the channel. Okay, you can just go through it. I think Ashutosh Sir has already taken that video. You can just go through it and complete details. And very, very recently, you know, ISRO also, there was a Rozgar Mela, Rozgar update at ISRO, that there are several vacancies going to come up at ISRO very soon. So guys, be prepared. And ISRO mostly will take the separate examination. And that is why, okay, that is why mostly these two I am putting in separate option also, because ISRO will take separate exam. BARC with GATE, without GATE, both the options are there. BARC actually with and without, both the options are there for the BARC. With and without gate. If your gate score is good, you can directly apply for the bark on the basis of the merit scores. You will be called for interview. If you feel that your gate score is not good, you can fill up the form and you can write down the separate written examination as well. Okay, you can go to the separate written examination as well. Okay, so you can prove once again. So this is again the next very good, fantastic option without the gate. So I'm again telling you, if you have worked hard, you don't have to lose hope. You don't have to lose hope. Thank you, Anu Ajay. Okay, there are many things, many other things. Now, there can be some PSU examinations, not exactly announced right now, but just I will give you an example. Okay, just I will give you an example of 2022. I'll give you some examples of 2022. What were the exams that were conducted in the 2022? You can feel that BHCL examination was separately conducted. You can feel that HPCL examination was separately conducted. You can feel that HAL examination, okay, and some post of NILIT also recruitment, etc. So if you look into the previous trend, some examinations were conducted and most of these notifications were after gate. Okay. So guys, you can expect PSU examinations coming up. There are some PSUs through gate, but there will be some PSUs going to recruit you separately, independent of gate examination. Second opportunity. Again, I repeat, if you have worked hard, somewhere you are going to land up. Don't worry. If you think your gate attempt was not good, just start revising your notes. If you're targeting ESC, first target ESC. If you're not targeting ESC, start revising your notes. You never know which examination is going to come up. Bark is already scheduled, na? Bark is already scheduled. Okay, next you have to think about these examinations. They can come up any time. So do not worry, guys, and keep preparing. Right? Chalo. So moving ahead to the next option, straight electricity boards also, like last year also UPPCL exam was there. So, electricity boards of, electricity, UP, Uttarakhand, Bihar, West Bengal, okay, sometimes Gujarat also, etc. They also, keep coming. They also mostly keep coming as a separate examination for the recruitment. Okay, so again I repeat, just keep revising your notes because examinations will keep coming. Ek mela jaisa lag jayega. But if you just start revising after the exam notification is out, then it is too late. Realize how your attempt was. If you feel it was not that good as attempt, you can start revising your notes. Okay, if you can't wait for the next gate examination. Okay, so start revising. Some particular examinations will come up. Okay, I don't say this is certain, but some of them will come. Okay, so just keep preparing. This is the case. Then next, especially this one is a very good option because IIIT Hyderabad is a star class college. Okay, so there will be separate examination for MTech admission. Now this is regarding to MTech. Okay, the MTech in IIIT will be through a separate examination, and IIIT Hyderabad has an excellent placement record. Okay, so even Delhi Bhubaneswar a separate examination will be there, but this is the main target that you can take. Okay, that whenever the details of IIIT exam will come, we will come live and update you. Don't worry, but this is one option going to come you. Just be aware about this, guys. This is again the next option without GATE 2023 IIIT's examination. Okay, and then I'll add on to this another coming to another. Then this is a private organization, but you all know about BITS Pilani. Even Mesra is an option, but star class I will put it as Pilani. Okay, they're going to be a separate examinations, BITS HD. They conduct every year. This year also they will complete. They are going to conduct the examination. So again and again I repeat, attempt अच्छा नहीं है तो लग जाओ, revise करने पे लग जाओ. Just start revising. Overcome your weak areas. Okay, they'll come soon. Announcements will come soon. And Superman, don't worry. So yeah, don't wait for, that's what I'm telling, don't wait for the date. Just start preparing. Aega, BITS will come, IIIT will come, all those things will come. And there are several other universities also, okay, which can give you a chance to get examination, like Osmania University. They may not be top notch, but they are still decent in terms of placement record, right? ISI Kolkata, you must be knowing. Anna University recruits through GATE as well as a separate examination known as the TANSET, right? IIST, sometimes IIST recruits only on GATE. Sometimes it take written examination, right? Indian Institute of Space Science and Technology, very good because here you get top-notch laboratory facilities, and here you get the guidance under the ISRO scientist in the IIST, and many a times you have a chance to directly be recruited into ISRO. Sorry, what I told ISC faculties. No, I'm sorry. Here you get guidance by the ISRO professionals. right, by the ISRO scientist, and it's a good chance that you get recruited in organizations like ISRO or some R&D organization. If not ISRO, some good R&D organization, you can get recruited through IIST. It is located in which state? In which place do you know? Me or somebody else, we will bring a separate session on IIST. Indian Institute of Space Science and Technology. It's a decent option. You get a very low score. Scores are around 400, 500. You get IIST, Baba. Score of around 400, 500 you get. Just 400, 500 score is sufficient here. Just 400, 500 score is sufficient here. Right. And sometimes it can bring a separate written examination. So that is why I have listed it here. Okay, what happens this year? We have to wait. Yes, it is in Trivandrum. Very good, guys. So IIST, be aware about all these options, guys. Okay, but see whether you want to go for any of these examinations, or whether you decide writing the BITS HD examination, Triple IT PGEE examination, or if you want to apply in any electricity boards, if you want to some PSU's examination will come, and if you want to write, this is the past example, but a fresh list will come up this year, right? If you want to believe that you have to go for separate BARC announcement is there, or if you think that ISRO will this year ISRO will also come. So if you are planning for any separate written examination, or you may be planning for engineering services separate examination, or you may be planning for GATE 2024 examination, whatever you are planning now, I have given you first options through GATE directly, like MTech, MS, uski humne baat ki. Okay, but whatever it is, guys, the first thing is whatever decision you have to take, it's absolutely waste if you don't learn from your past. It's not like blindly you keep going. Okay, right? So first thing is analyze how your GATE was and why it did not go good, why it was a bad attempt, if at all it was a bad attempt. If it was a good, I told you, lag jao. So for those students whose attempt was good, go and start preparing for interview. PSU interview as well as MTech interview, whatever your dream thing is, and we will bring you the sessions on that also. We will bring you PSU interview guidance, we will bring you MTech interview guidance, dear. Right? Do not forget, guys, what is this? Yeah, likes are very less. Not motivating, guys. Okay. Well, put your attendance. I should get that. Yes, you are seriously listening. Like, dislike something. Put your attendance, guys, and increase the like ratio. So first thing is analyze what were your mistakes, and then only plan in the next. Okay, then only plan for the next examination, because right now I know that right now this may be the current situation for you, that your brain will be just like a pressure cooker. Ankit, I don't exactly remember. I'll just check and update you. Maybe just ping me in Telegram once. Okay, so many notifications in head, so exactly I don't remember, but I'll still check and update to you, dear. So, dear guys, okay, this is what is the current situation. You maybe, if your attempt was not that good, yeah, if your attempt was partially good, right? So, you have to get out of this pressure situation. That's not going to land you anywhere. Get out of your pressure situation. Okay, learn from your mistakes and then analyze the options I have told you. I don't repeat it, but just go through back and analyze what situation, what option you want to select. At the last, I will again put a reminder that the 15th of February 2023, the rank predictor tool of BYJU'S Exam Prep is going to live, so that you get your estimation of the rank and you can plan ahead. You just have to enter your response key and you'll get your expected rank for the GATE 2023, right? Because examination result is March mid. So you can get your analysis right now only and take even a better decision. So you just the link of this tool is in the description. Just open the description and press notify me. Right. Okay, guys. So that's it for a brief session. Now, as I'm telling you, just within 1 or 2 days, we will bring you a session that if you are electrical session already over, but if you are electronic students and computer science, we will bring you 2 sessions separately for computer science also. Ki how many marks you are expecting and then what can be your rank. Okay, what can be your rank? Okay. Sure. Nice one, Anu Ajay. We'll plan. Great, Abhimanyu. Bhaskara, that we have to wait for the notification to come up. Okay, because I can't really say right now, it depends. Okay, it has varied in the past year, I've observed. As soon as the IST notification is there, we will bring you that. Okay. So Manikandan, I told you, if 35, 40 marks, that is okay. But if you feel that it was your partial attempt and you could have done better. Go and start preparing. I'll tell you guys, whether you are going to prepare for GATE 24, whether for BARC, whether for ISRO, whether for engineering services prelims, or whether for the PSU is going to come up, separate PSU exam aayega. Right now you don't know. You only have to decide right now. You people just keep waiting, and that waiting period spoils you. Spoils about the preparation. Okay, better guys, if you want to really make yourself now successful, start preparing. Okay, if you are successful in GATE, if your attempt was really good, start preparing for interview. If your attempt was not good, start preparing for the examinations that I have given you an update. This was a summary session to give you all possible options with GATE, and more importantly without GATE also. Okay, and now on every area, like if you have a good score in the GATE, what is the cutoff for IISc Bangalore? What is the cutoff for IIT Delhi? What is the cutoff for this and that? There will be separate session. Okay. What is the cutoff for PSU? How to prepare for PSU? Separate session will be there. What is the pattern of the BITS examination? What is the pattern of IIIT examination? What exactly is IIST? There will be a separate session. Don't worry. But today I have collectively told you what you can do now, next step after the GATE examination. Hope you have got the updates from this session. So if you are third year student, definitely you should give in fourth year Sai Balaji Bujanki. No doubt. No doubt, guys. No doubt. All right, guys. So take a decision soon. All depends on recruit. Yeah, it's not like they don't recruit. But what is the vacancy at this point of time? It depends on that. Sure. All right, guys. So thank you for watching this session. With this, I, Rakesh Sir, will sign off. Do not forget to like the session. Okay, let's make it at least half century of likes, and see you in another session. Right. So I'm again telling you, rank prediction session for electrical was conducted yesterday. For computer science and for electronics, it is going to come soon within a day or two. Stay updated to the session. Stay updated to the channel. Subscribe. Hit the bell icon so that you keep getting the updates. If you are finding this information useful, you'll keep getting similar much more useful informations. All right, guys. Okay. No, Kishan. It's actually more or less more important with respect to scores. Scores will more matter, not exactly your rank. Okay. Okay, Kishan Kumar. Scores are taken for cutoff in IITs actually. Chalo guys, that's it. Bye bye. Good night. Stay safe. Take care. All the very best for your future endeavors, whether you're going to appear in any PSU interview, whether you're going to appear in IIT interview, whether you're going to go for any other examination, all the very best. And if you think you're going to be really a topper, you don't have to face any interview, you can get a direct seat in some of the good top IITs. Congratulations, dear. And with this, I, Rakesh Sir, will sign off. Bye bye. Thank you. Stay safe. Take care.